Luke's from LoukasArts, and today it's a Saturday, it's the weekend, and tomorrow it's Easter. How amazing is that? We all get chocolate and free stuff, but I'm here to show you my amazing secretive piston secret vault, if you like. So in here we have this kind of regular little house, a little shack I made with the abundant materials in my world. Iron. So yeah, when you pull this lever, just a regular kind of hidden piston chest, not very anything good in there. You can close that up, but then if you open that and hop through into the next room, we have our hidden chest with all our delightful redstone and our Space Rift gear from one of the other videos I made, and this amazing TNT that we don't want anyone finding. You can close this up and it all becomes flush with the wall. You'll never see it was there. So if anyone was like intruding, let me just get my intruding hat on. Yeah, I look like a robber now because I'm wearing a leather cap. They'd be like, walk through, pull the lever, and be like, yeah, just rubbish in there. Close it back up. Go through here, nothing in here. Just leave. They wouldn't be able to find your valuables because they'd think this lever was just to open this chest, and you could have this lever absolutely miles away from here. So they would never find it, instead of like this little partitioning area here where they can just maybe see it. But you can have it really far away. So you could even have this like a whole walled off section and maybe like have a big route somewhere else to get to there. It looks like a lot of redstone, but it's mainly just the redstone dust that you're seeing here. And the blocks which I use to make everything look neat, so it doesn't really take that much resources. It does look a little messy from the top, and I'm going to show you how the little piston up there works first. So let's just strip down the iron like I have here. Just get rid of this, and so what this is working as is this lever here, which was on the wall here like this. It looked kind of like this before, if you remember. Well, that lever will actually just change the state of that piston. The reason I did a piston door here is so that it's not suspicious when you hear the sound of the other pistons from here. But you don't really have to add this bit in. I just thought it'd be a cool little thing. So yeah, this just looks like a regular wall any other day. And then when you pull this, let's just open that up again. What this is happening is this is pushing out here. That's why I have this glowstone here, so it doesn't look ugly from the outside. And I don't want a block of iron just hanging there. That would look a little weird. So yeah, you'd pull that lever, and what that would do is it would give an output here, inverting the signal, coming up, just unpowering this piston. Simple piston things. Now on to the next part. Let's just break away some of this iron block, as I have done so. So what's happening is when this lever gives an output, it's coming down here into this inverter. So if I just turn it on now, as you can see, it's inverted this torch, turning off this redstone line, which is then going into this other inverter. So it's then turning on this redstone line, which will first of all go down these two routes. After one tick, it will go down here. After another tick, it will then power whatever piston would be here. So let's actually just turn this off, and maybe that'll be easier because it's actually showing you them powering. So this torch would turn on. What would happen? It would run through this redstone signal. It would first go over here. After 2 ticks of delay, which aren't really needed, I use those just to separate the redstone lines. But after those few ticks, they would come around here, up into this torch, inverting the state of this piston, retracting the block. Then, after quite a bit more delay, after 4 ticks, this is needed, however, these torches would turn off. On, not off. So after 4 ticks of delay, these torches would then turn off, retracting both the front block here and the piston this way. So if I just cut the power here, you'll see what it's like when it's active. this retracts back, and then very quickly these repeaters turn on, and then these torches turn off, retracting both of the blocks, which then let you access your secret chest located back here. Very cool. And I'm actually going to build this section along with you now. So guys, the items you'll need are found in the leftmost side of my hotbar to build this section here, this section only. You're also going to need the lever, of course. Let's grab that. What we're going to do is we're going to have our block here with our lever, and we're going to run our redstone output out of here. Just like here, we're going to lead it into that inverter. In fact, I could probably put this inverter here, so that when I power it, as you can see, this torch will turn off now. So I'm going to put my inverter here this time instead of running it down into that one. It's very easy. So then this is going to come across this way, and it's just going to run up into the redstone line, which we're going to use for our door. Now I'm just going to make it a lot simpler here than I did over here, because I had all of these blocks concealing the chest. I run it underneath. However, I can do it much simpler this time. Let me just, here we go. I can do it much simpler just by running it straight round the back. Something like that. It would come off to where's there. I'm going to put a repeater in here. Yep, that would work. So then what I'm going to do with this redstone line is I'm going to lead it into two repeaters, which are going to be here. In fact, I can just do that. That's going to be perfect. And put two blocks with my two torches on them. Oh, this is getting dangerously close. Let me just divert the signal slightly. This is where our two pistons are going to be set upon, these two torches. Set these to 4-tick delay, I think. Yes, 4 ticks. And what I'm going to do is we're actually going to remove that repeater. I think yeah, that just reaches on its own, so we don't need that repeater there. We're then going to add in this piston, which isn't that hard. We're just going to add it in here along with our block of choice. Mine is iron, I like iron. So this is going to retract back. And what we could actually do is put, no we cannot, never mind, I thought we could then, but we can't, ignore me. Then leading this up into here, if we did that, let me just, another repeater in here. Oh, I made a booby. Set these to 2 ticks, I think. Was that it? Or is it 3? I think it's 3. Yep, 3 ticks. And we're going to run this straight up into this piston, I think. I'm pretty sure this is how it works. Ah, but I forgot to invert it, of course. Silly old me. So what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to invert this side again, like this. There we go. So we turn this off, this should work. There we go. That retracts back out. So just to recap, what we did there, just pull out my lever, my pointing stick, is this, we place down this lever, running into this redstone signal, which we then run into this inverter, coming into this repeater, coming around here, up this block, into this piston, which also had a block on the end. That would making it extended by default. Then from that same redstone line we ran it round into another inverter here, coming round into these two here, these two repeaters, set to 3 ticks into another inverter, and in fact I'm pretty sure we don't actually need these. If I just, whoops, I destroyed an extra block. If I just run these straight like this, I can run these into some blocks, I'm fairly confident. Yep, I just need to get rid of this inverter too. There we go, that's much cleaner. So, out of this redstone signal, we're coming around here and into these two repeaters on 3 ticks, which is then powering these two blocks underneath these pistons, which is then powering these pistons also by default. So if I then turn the lever off, as you can see, this will retract first since it has the least delay of 0 ticks, in fact. Well, actually, it's got 1 tick if you count this repeater. So it has 1 tick of delay before this piston retracts, and then this is 1 tick going around here to these 3, which means 1 add 3 ticks is the 4 tick delay between these 2 retracting. So this will retract after 1 tick, and after 3 ticks after that, the next set of pistons would retract. And what you can do is you can hide your chest somewhere like this. So you would then have your wall set up like so. That is right. No, it isn't. I just set it 1 back. Sorry. Oops. I made another boo-boo. There we go. Much better. So, now we have that, we can click our lever. So by default, when it's turned off, this would push out. Now turn it on, it would retract. We can get into our chest full of goodies. Let's put some redstone in there. We love redstone here at the lab. This pushes out, and we're all having a wonderful time. So now I might quickly actually go over how this works. If I just power this, will that power that piston? No, of course not. But what I might do is actually go over the little piston door thing I had there, and quite an easy way to make it. So what I'm doing here is I put a torch on the side of this lever block, so if I retract that, this piston will retract. Turning it back on would make it extend. So this is the little hidden fake chest that we had, which we just stored our rubbish items in. I'm just going to put a block above that lever to make that look less ugly. You don't have to do that. So what happens when this retracts, we are going to have a chest back behind here on this block. No, there. So when that's extended, it's hidden, and that's out. You can just access your chest. So it's really that simple. You then have like a kind of room partition between here. And you could make this one absolutely miles away from the lever itself. Like, I could put the lever like... Oh, that's better. I could put the lever like either Iron Golem and then have the secret thing over by the end portal. Or nether portal, rather. Over there with my glasses. In a nether portal style. So, how you doing, Mitch? Do you want to help us end off the video now, since we've given the tutorial? And of course we have shown you it in action. Pretty cool. So you want to help us end off the video? Yeah? Okay then. You can get in the shot. Or just walk off, whatever. So guys, I hope you liked today's video. I will actually be starting a new series tomorrow called Survival Sundays. I'll be playing some survival games on Sundays. Well, not survival games, more like just survival. I'll be playing a survival world of mine. Not starting from scratch, which may be annoying for you guys, but I've not really got anywhere. I've got like a diamond or 2, maybe. That's like the max level I'm at. And I'm starting building a really nice house. So this is just kind of to show you what I get up to in my spare time on Minecraft. It's usually just building more redstone, because that's kind of my idea of fun. Sad. But, yeah, that seems pretty creepy now I've said that. But anyway, yeah, that'll be a fun series to start. So if you like the video, do leave a like, it's very appreciated, and it's really helping my channel to grow. I've actually had a quite popular video, the lava lamps, up to 200 and something views now, which is quite pleasing. But do subscribe for some more cool redstone stuff, or at least just check out my channel to see what I've already posted. It's over, just click on my little face, somewhere down there. Somewhere down, or maybe it's the side if you're on mobile. But yeah, and of course leave a comment on what you would like to see me build of redstone next time, what you want me to do in my survival series, what you want me to do on Terraria Tuesday, another series of mine, anything you want me to do on Battlefield Fridays, which is Battlefield Heroes on Friday. I posted one yesterday actually, you should go check that out. So, I guess there's only one thing left to say, isn't there, Cow? Goodbye!